Today we have naming of parts. Yesterday we had daily cleaning. Tomorrow morning we shall have what to do after firing. But today we have naming of parts.
Japonica glistens like coral in all of the neighboring gardens. And today we have naming of parts.
This is the lower sling swivel. And this is the upper sling swivel, whose use you will see when you are given your slings. This is the piling swivel, which in your case you have not got.
The branches hold in the gardens their silent, eloquent gestures, which in our case we have not got.
This is the safety catch, which is always released with an easy flick of the thumb. And please do not let me see anyone using his finger. You can do it quite easy if you have any strength in your thumb.
The blossoms are fragile and motionless, never letting anyone see any of them, using their finger.
This, you can see, is the bolt. The purpose of this is to open the breech. As you see, we can slide it rapidly backwards and forwards, and we call this easing the spring.
And rapidly backwards and forwards, the early bees are assaulting and fumbling the flowers. They call it easing the spring.
They call it easing the spring. It's perfectly easy if you have any strength in your thumb, and the bolt and the breech and the cocking piece and the point of balance, which in our case we have not got.
And the almond blossoms silent in all of the gardens, and the bees going backwards and forwards. For today, we have naming of parts.
My father, he was a pioneer. His fist was a knotty hammer. He was quick on his feet as a running deer, and he spoke with a Yankee stammer. My mother, she was merry and brave, and so she came to her labor with a tall green fir for her doctor grave, and a stream for her comforting neighbor. And some were wrapped in the linen fine, and some like a godling sighing. But I was cradled on twigs of pine and the skin of a mountain lion. And some remember a white starch lap and a ewer with silver handles. But I remember a coonskin cap and the smell of bayberry candles. The cabin logs with their bark still rough, and my mother who laughed at trifles, and the tall lank visitors brown as snuff with their long, straight squirrel rifles. I can hear him dance like a foggy song through the deepest one of my slumbers. The fiddles squeak in the boots along, my father called the numbers. The quick feet shaking the puncheon floor, the fiddles squealing and squealing, till the dried herbs rattled above the door and the dust went up to the ceiling. There are children lucky from dawn till dusk, but never a child so lucky. For I cut my teeth on money musk in the bloody ground of Kentucky. When I grew tall as the Indian corn, my father had little to lend me. But he gave me his great old powder horn and his woodsman's skill to befriend me. With a leather shirt to cover my back and a red skin nose to unravel each forest sign, I carried my pack as far as a scout could travel, till I lost my boyhood and found my wife. A girl like a Salem clipper, a woman straight as a hunting knife, with eyes as bright as the Dipper. We cleared our camp where the buffalo feeds. Unheard of streams were our flagons. And I sowed my sons like the apple seed on the trail of the western wagons. They were right tight boys, never sulky or slow, a fruitful, a goodly muster. The eldest died at the Alamo. The youngest fell with Custer. The letter that told it burnt my hand. Yet we smiled and said, so be it. But I could not live when they fenced the land, for it broke my heart to see it. I saddled a red unbroken colt and rode him into the day there, and he threw me down like a thunderbolt, rolled on me as I lay there. A hunter's whistle hummed in my ear, and the city men tried to move me. And I died in my boots like a pioneer, with the whole wide sky above me. Now I lie in the heart of the fat black soil like the seed of a prairie thistle. It has washed my bones with honey and oil and picked them clean as a whistle. And my youth returns like the rains of spring, and my sons like the wild geese flying. And I lie and hear the meadowlark sing, and have much content in my dying. Go play with the towns you've built of blocks, the towns where you would have bound me. I sleep in my earth like a tired fox, and my buffalo have found me.